Sorry, now I'm at like 3. And it's like, what happened? Like, why did that happen? Like, are you guys like despising me? I'm just kidding. But no. So yeah, today we're just gonna get into it. I figured I would do kind of like a ramble, a whisper ramble sort of thing. Because some movies have not come out yet, but are about to come out soon that I'm looking forward to, and I thought about doing that. So I've got this. This is you guys know Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Well, they came out with a alcoholic version. It's like hard Baja Blast, whatever. So I'm trying it, and it's also sugar free because I'm diabetic. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking, and it's not bad. I think the alcohol taste is very, very light. So okay. I promise I am over the age of 21. No, I'm just kidding. I really am. I was born in 98, people. So I'm very, well, I'm not close to 25, but I will be soon. This year, later this year. So yeah. Also, gum season. I know I said that I was gonna do a video without gum, but because I have gum with me, I figured I would go ahead and do it just for kicks. So that's what we're gonna do. Bubble yum. They have the best cotton candy flavor. What is that sound? Do you guys hear that? That's like a bell. What is that? Anyways. And the AC got on. I mean the heat got on. Wonderful. So I don't know how long this video will be, because I kinda wanna chill in my bed. But so what we're gonna do is really just ramble about some movies that are coming out soon. So the first topic of the movie, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Backrooms. But it sounded like someone was about to come in here. Anyways, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Backrooms, but there is this thing called the Backrooms, and how I found the Backrooms, or like stumbled across it, is because I was on YouTube, and I was looking up, like, well, I wasn't looking it up, I think I just stumbled across, and it was like, familiar pictures with unsettling music. It was something like that. And it's weird because like it's like most of the time it's places. Well, really it's all the time it's like places with no people. And it's like in a building or in a room. Sometimes even outside. And it looks like it's in like a dream, like you're alone. It's like, it's a sense of feeling of like being completely alone in a big area by yourself, like just like, so that's kind of what my definition of a liminal space is. I don't know the exact definition, but that's kind of like my definition of it. And so the Backrooms were based on liminal spaces, and this person named Kane Pixels, he created a video on YouTube about the Backrooms, and it's like a guy with a video camera, and he's like recording himself like he got stuck, lost in the Backrooms. And the Backrooms is like this giant building with nothing but like walls and hallways endless amounts of rooms and like places you can walk to and stuff like that, and you're alone, and like you hear this kind of like sound of like lights. It's like lights, like you know that sound lights make when they're turned on. And so imagine being in a place like that by yourself. It's like a germ-looking creature that chases you, and it like mimics the sound of the victims. Its victims. So it kind of sounds like a human screaming, like a man yelling at you as you're like running, and it gets louder as it gets closer, and it's crazy. So Kane Pixels like created, and he's like 16, and he just turned 17, I think. And his videos are great, such good quality for like a 16, 17-year-old kid. Like, wow, he's very talented. And other people have done Backrooms videos too, but he's like the first person that did it. So a lot of the credit goes to him, but other people on YouTube have made videos as well, and they're really good. But yeah, so anyways, I think it's the same person that did the movie Megan that just came out, like with the dancing doll creature thing. I don't know, I didn't watch it, but something like that. The same person that did that movie, I think, and other movies, is going to work with Kane Pixels to make a Backrooms movie. Like, he just got like signed for or whatever. Like, wow, that's so cool for him, and I'm also so super like hyped about that because that's so crazy. Like, can you imagine a Backrooms movie with his stuff that he's already done, like on big movie screens? That's cool. And also he created like this thing called like Async, which are like the company or like the crew that goes into the Backrooms to try to like create it into something. But of course, like, they probably like die or whatever, just going in there alone with a random germ creature chasing you. Yeah, you never know, but yeah. And it's like kind of like in the 90s. I think it's set in like the 90s or the 80s or something like that. But yeah. So that's really cool. Looking forward to whenever that happens. Like, he just got signed for it like last week, so. Okay. So next is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm pretty excited about that. Now, I've never been like a humongous fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I will tell you though, I'm a big superhero fan. I am definitely more of an Avengers fan. And, so, when Guardians of the Galaxy came out when I was younger, I was like, who are these new people trying to, well, not really new because they were in the comics, but you know what I'm saying, like, these new people coming to the MCU trying to like replace the Avengers. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But I'm joking, but like, I got used to them and they're cool. I really like Peter Quill. I think he's such a funny character. And yeah, I think the whole Guardians of the Galaxy crew is pretty lovable, especially Quill and Drax and Groot. Like, those are like the mains that are like super lovable. But you know, obviously Groot, people love Groot. But yeah, so I was just thinking about how like this is like people in the comments of the trailer with these characters, and like all of them are just like leaving, like Steve Rogers, Tony Stark, Natasha. It's crazy, like they're all just dipping. Like, well, of course, dead, but well, I'm still confused about Steve Rogers being dead or not. Like, they had his funeral and stuff, but like, I'm holding hope. I'm having hope that he's not actually dead. Okay, I'm sure he is, but whatever. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. It looks good. And I'd love to go see it in theaters. I think it comes out in June, and I've never seen a Guardians movie in theaters. I've seen pretty much every single Marvel movie, except I've only seen a little bit of Thor: Love and Thunder, but that's because I heard that it sucked. And my best friend was like, dude, you need to go see. Well, no. She said, dude, it was not good, but you should at least watch it once. That's what she said. And I was like, okay. So I started watching some of it on Disney Plus, and then I was like, okay, and then I just didn't finish it. Nothing against like Thor, but I just think that the MCU screwed up Thor's character and his movies. Like, obviously, Thor 1 was good. Thor 2, everyone says is trash, which I loved it the first time I watched it, but I think that's just because I was a Loki stan. Like, I hope y'all remember the Loki fangirl army of 2012 and 13. I was a part of that, so I think that's why I liked it, but honestly, it's not great. Thor Ragnarok is good, but Thor and Endgame just, I feel like they just screwed up any source, like any type of like thing. And I know he was sad because he didn't kill Thanos, but it's just, they messed up his arc. And I feel like with Love and Thunder, they focused like so much on the jokes and the humor that it takes away what could be the seriousness of the movie. Like, Christian Bale is such a good actor, and I feel like he was placed in a movie that is just a bunch of jokes. Like, I love a good comedy, like Adam Sandler. Boom, he's great. I love Adam Sandler, he's cool. I love watching good rom-com. I love watching a good comedy. But for me, when I see a superhero movie, I want there to be a balance between humor and seriousness. And I just feel like they focused a lot about the humor when it comes to that. But I could talk about that way later because it's too much. But anyways, so yeah, and that's kind of how it was with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Like, the first Guardians was really good, even though it took me a long time to watch it. Like, I think I watched it like a year later. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was not the best. I enjoyed watching it, but it definitely focused more on the comedy, kind of like Thor: Love and Thunder. Like, that's the thing. If you are not a serious Marvel fan, like you just like to go to the movies just to enjoy watching something, and you're going into it for the humor, then you probably love Thor: Love and Thunder and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. But if you're going into it like as a serious Marvel fan, you're probably not gonna like it. But yeah, I have hopes for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I don't want them to kill off anyone. Especially Peter Quill. Please don't kill him off. He just does not deserve to die. Now, I feel like they're not gonna kill off Gamora, because Gamora already died. The MCU would be very messed up if they killed off Gamora a second time. I just don't see it happening. And then Groot kind of died in the first movie, kind of. But then he came back, as a little baby. So I don't see them faking out with another possible death with Groot. So, like I said, with Dave Bautista saying that he wasn't planning to come back, I don't know. Maybe Drax dies. Or Rocket. Because in the trailer, if we noticed that they gave like a little background to Rocket, enjoyed Ant-Man 1, Ant-Man and the Wasp. The second one was, I don't think it was that memorable of a movie, but this one looked really good in the trailers, and I'm excited to see where they go with this. Also, people are saying that Ant-Man dies. Don't tell me stuff like that. Don't do stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that's just fake. Because I don't believe that he's actually gonna die. I don't. And I hate when people do spoilers and stuff like that. That's why I try to stay away from the internet when it comes to when a movie just comes out on Thursday. I'm not gonna be paying attention to my phone when it comes to that, because I don't want any spoilers. No TikTok, none of that. I'm not looking. But yeah. So I also thought about doing a review of Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I don't know. I might. It's not like I have people in the comments telling me dude, I recommend you do this. Because of course I'm still low on a fan base, but you never know. So if I feel like it, I might. And lastly, I was gonna talk about The Flash. Now, when it comes to DC movies, I only like a handful. So, obviously, the Christopher Nolan Batman series. Arguably, The Dark Knight. Arguably one of the best superhero movies of all time. Not the best DC movie of all time. No, arguably one of the best superhero movies of all time, including Marvel, MCU, X-Men, all that, including any of that. It's just the best. One of the best. So yeah, for sure. That, and I love The Dark Knight Rises. Loved Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. And Christian Bale is just, again, Christian Bale, he's just such a good Batman. Those movies made me fall in love with the Batman character, and I was just down with it. And obviously Heath Ledger's Joker, wow. So yeah, but also, I would say the first Wonder Woman movie, I enjoyed watching. The second one wasn't good, but the first one was. And I did see the recent one, the Batman, that came out last year, I think, with Robert Pattinson, and people were saying that was better than The Dark Knight. I disagree. It was good, but I don't think it topped that. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, yeah, so this is The Flash, and it's coming out this year, I think, and, it's Ezra Miller's Barry Allen, and if you guys are the type of people that don't like to watch trailers because you're scared that it's going to spoil things for you, then I recommend skipping out with the time that you should skip to, because I'm going to explain something from the trailer. So if you don't want to know what's in the trailer, then skip to this time. Okay, did you skip? If you haven't, I'm going to assume that you want to listen. Okay, you're good. Awesome. Okay, so Michael Keaton's Batman is back. So he's back. The one from Tim Burton's Batman series. I did not pick my nose. I was just scratching. But anyways, from 89 to the 90s one. So yeah, he's back, and that's really cool. But the movie trailer just didn't hype me up like that. And I think it's just because I've been disappointed with how DC has been doing with the other movies. I don't know, I just wasn't into it. Batman vs. Superman was a snorer. I was in the theaters watching it, and I almost fell asleep. It was so long and just dragged out, and it was just not good. And I like DC. I think they do great with their cartoons. They do great with those. I could sit back and watch that and enjoy it, but when it comes to them and So that's how I've always based it. These, like, cartoons, cinematic movies. DC wins. Cartoons better than Marvel's cartoons. Marvel's movies better than DC's movies. And I know that a lot of people hate on the MCU because they say a lot of the movies aren't that great. And you're right. But the ones that are great top over those. And it just makes them better with it. Like, they just know what to do when it comes to making movies that are enjoyable to watch. DC just needs a little help. So again, I'm not trying to say that I don't, like, think that this movie will be good. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. But I'm not planning to go watch it in theaters unless people are saying how great it is, and then I may check it out. But it's just something about DC movies that just don't appeal to me like that. I don't know. Unless it's Batman. He is the exception. Who's the guy that plays Batman in this? The newer Batman. Obviously not Robert Pattinson, but his name literally just left my head. I'll insert it here. That guy. I just don't like his Batman. I don't know. Nothing against him though. Ben Affleck. Never mind. I think it's Ben Affleck. Whatever. I'm just not a fan of his Batman. I don't know. But hey, it may be really good. It may be really good. It may shut me up. I want it to shut me up, actually. I want it to shut me up. If it shuts me up, that's great. But other than that, I don't know. So yeah, this has been 26 minutes. I thought that this was going to be like a 10-minute video, but this just tells you how much I can talk. I'm a very quiet person, so when I get an opportunity to talk and just to, like, chill, be myself, apparently I talk a lot. I don't know. But yeah, guys, so that is the